Have you ever thought about how easy life would be if you did not care? Imagine how easy this life would be. You know, you could do the things that we do. You could get married, you could get a job, you could have children, you could buy a car, you could buy a house, maybe not in that particular order, but you could do these things, and you could do these in such a way that you didn't really care. You didn't care at all. Of course, you know, you would care about your family members and you would care about your friends. But what I'm talking about is you wouldn't care about the greater things. You know, you wouldn't care about the earth. You wouldn't care about eternal life. You wouldn't care about making this place a better place, not only for ourselves, for your family, but for generations to come. And so, without caring, life would be quite easier. You would basically reach a stage and you would die, and that would be it. There would be nothing more to this life. But for us who care, we know that there is something beyond the grave. We know that there is something much, much beyond what we know. And I guess to one degree or another, this is why we do care. We care because it's human nature to care about our own salvation. It's human nature to care about our own destiny beyond this earth. And so we care. We can't run away from this feeling. Some people call it conscience. Other people call it intelligence. But whatever words we use to describe it, every community has a name for it. I call it caring. It's something that is within us. I believe it is something that comes from God. It is something that is put there within each and every one of us at our baptism, and it remains there with us. It's that little voice that speaks to us and motivates us, inspires us to care a little bit more than we do care. Without caring, life would be very, very simple indeed. We could do anything we wanted. We could get away with anything we wanted because there would be no consequences to the actions of our lives. Basically, after death, there would be no judgment. There would be nothing. We would not have to face a creator because there would be no creator. Because in our own minds, there is nothing, only the things that we can see and touch. There is no mystery beyond what we do not feel, touch, see, smell, taste, hear. All people deep down care. And it isn't until they find a pathway, it isn't until they find an avenue where they can actualize this internal feeling of caring, when they can put this care into a physical way, a physical methodology. It isn't until they find a way of caring that they find true happiness. So basically, it isn't until we find a way of caring, of actualizing this feeling that we have within us, and actually caring for society, caring for our brothers and sisters, caring for this planet. It isn't until we do these things that we find this happiness, this great happiness that is found within each and every one of us. In 2008, I joined a Christian charity, and I worked with this charity for 8 years. It wasn't until 2016 that I no longer worked with this charity. And the reason why I stopped working with this charity is basically the charity that I work with as a volunteer for these 8 years came to an end, and it is no more. I have been searching for ways for me to care. I've been making these videos, I guess, as a little way of fulfilling that need within me to care. You know, fulfilling that need within me to express the care that I have within me to the world. And I pray that one day soon I will find a way that I can care for each and every one of you. Care more for myself, care more for my family, care more for my friends, but also care for this earth and care much, much more for society. That's the goal of all of us. And when we do this, great joy, happiness we find simply because we care.